Good day, viewers. Welcome to a brand new week, a brand new day, and a brand new episode. My name is Michelina Vatises, and today we're finding ourselves in the heart of Walvis Bay, just here at the cricket court. Today, as per usual, we'll bring you the news, the weather, and the tides, and we will also bring you the highlights of a feisty boxing tournament together as 1.7 boxing tournament which recently took place right here in Kuisebmond. So stay tuned, we'll be right back after this. And now, time for our news. 30% of Namibians go hungry. Almost 30% of the Namibian population experienced acute food insecurity during the lean season of December 2021 to March 2022. According to the 2022 Global Report on Food Crisis, recently published by the Global Network Against Food Crisis, the number of people facing acute food insecurity and requiring urgent life-saving food assistance and livelihood support continues to grow at an alarming rate. Around 193 million people in 53 countries, including Namibia, experienced acute food insecurity at crisis or worse levels, IPC Phase 3 to 5 in 2021. This represents an increase of nearly 40 million people compared with the already record numbers of 2020 and makes it more urgent than ever to tackle the root causes of food crisis rather than just responding after they occur, the report says. The report focuses on those countries and territories where the magnitude and severity of the food crisis exceed the local resources and capacities. In these situations, the mobilization of the international community is necessary. It indicates that 0.75 million people in Namibia were in crisis or worse between December last year and March 2022. In 2021, Namibia qualified as a major food crisis for the first time as the number of people in crisis or worse rose from 441,000 during the October 2020 to March 2021 lean season to around 750,000 by the following season during December 2021 to March 2022, the report says. Moving on to our second story, toilets for Tata Mutsi. First National Bank through First Rand Namibia Foundation recently donated 21 dry toilets worth 370,000 to the Tata Mutsi informal settlement in the Uis constituency. Local communities and residents in the surrounding areas had limited access to proper sanitation facilities and mostly dependent on nature. Tata Mutsi currently has a population of 256 people, and not all residents have access to constructed sanitation facilities. Only one toilet was assembled for demonstration purposes, with the rest to be erected in due time, said Susan Walvis, the public relations officer of the Erongo Regional Council. In the keynote address of the Erongo Governor, Neville Andre, he emphasized that sanitation is a crucial aspect of community well-being as it protects human health, extends lifespans, and is documented to benefit the economy. He added that strides are being made to address the 11% backlog of persons in the Erongo region who have no access to any type of household sanitation as per the 2011 census. What we are witnessing is in the furtherance to attain our national development objectives and the private sector complementing government's efforts to ensure improved hygiene and sanitation for all. Moving on to our third and last story for the day. The Beast still untamed. The Together as One Part 7 boxing tournament did not disappoint. The event saw hundreds of avid boxing fans brave the chilly coastal weather for the sake of boxing action. 12 bouts at the Kuisebmond Soccer Stadium. The main bout of the 12 fights on the evening saw Matthias the Beast Heiter defending Jonas Matthews by an unanimous decision, with the judges scoring the 12 rounds fight 116, 112, 119, 111, and 115, 113 in favor of the champion. This feat ensured that the Beast remained untamed, and in doing so, he also added the WBO Africa Super Bantamweight title to the WBA Pan-Africa title he already owns. After the closely contested fight, Heiter said that his encounter with Matthews was the toughest of his career to date. It was the first time that I had to go to the distance and fight for a full 12 rounds. My plan was to tire him systematically. He was strong, although wanted to win the fight, and really put me to the test, he said. Heiter rocked the head of Matthews with a right hook, which resulted in his opponent losing his mouthpiece in the 8th round. Matthews, on the other hand, had Heiter against the ropes but could not find the killer punch he desperately needed in the final round. Walvis Bay Mayor Trevino Forbes, who attended the fight, said that Heiter's title-winning performance should serve as motivation for the corporate sector to come on board as sponsors for boxing events. We are producing good sportsmen. This is just the beginning, and we'll fill up Kuisebmond Stadium next time. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this.
We'd like to call upon the mayor of Walvis Bay, your worship, to be your force to give the bouts to the deserving winner. After 12 rounds of action here at the Kuisebmond Stadium, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Patrick Esterhazen sees the contest 116, 112. Judge John Kennedy sees the contest 119, 111. Your final judge, Lazy Nader, sees the contest 115 to 113 to your winner by unanimous decision. And still, your WBO Pan-African champion, the fighting pride of Walvis Bay, Matthews, the
for me, this was the win. And this was a tough fight for me. It's the first time I'm going this distance of 12 rounds.
What was your plan going into this fight? And did you think that you executed it properly?
My plan was to bring the guy down, but that was strong and he also wanted to win the fight.
Before I speak to next, I would like to speak to the mayor again. Hosting an event like this requires a lot of cooperation from the business sector of the community. What is your comment with regard to put this together?
Well, I think this is just the beginning. I think Walvis Bay has now seen two fights from the beast on the home ground. And I think now is the time that our corporate sectors has come on board and must support this home. We spoke Walvis Bay is doing great things. So from my office, we will continue supporting him, and I'm sure that Walvis Bay, our corporate sectors, they will come on board, they will also come on board and support him. And we will lose all of these fights next time, I hope in Walvis Bay. We will fill up the stadium next time. We will fill up the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the beast, our champion from Walvis Bay. Walvis Bay, the home of excellence. We produce good fortune in this town, and we will continue to do so. We will go the distance.
Yeah, good job. Next up, what is going on? Congratulations again on putting this event together. It's for the education of what does it take to put together a unification bound like this for two local bosses? Is it historic?
Thank you very much. First of all, I represent all the things on behalf of the big members, our sponsor MTC, sponsor PSTV, and of course, the boxers themselves, they put up a great fight. That made the promotion event. This is a great fight for every promoter in the country. But only Sunshine can do this right now. Otherwise, we affect also my commitments. The other sporting promoters, because they push me always so hard to do events like this. Of course, this is because of the face of the kind. To be 2 Namibians, fight for 2 international titles. That's the qualification, because it's WBO, it was Tanzania, Kuisebmond, Walvis Bay. So So meaning that our first world champion was also from Walvis Bay. The unified champion was from Walvis Bay. Hey, what else you say for Kuisebmond? Come next time, at the rehearsal, we will fill up the stadium, and everybody must come. We might not operate to invest in boxing, because boxing right now is the one sport in Namibia. Don't listen to others. Listen to me. Boxing is the one sport in Namibia. Come to performance, direction. You know, boxing is not two guys fighting the same matches. You know, it's easy.
Does the win here improve his rating? I know there was a rating that you got from the local newspaper that was the rating of the most. How does that improve his rating in your eyes?
Of course, watch next round, pound for pound. Best in Namibia, we'll see. Where Master enter, will come. You see? Because, well, even on the Oxford or WBO, it's many people in power. So not only in the field, but the world, you know. So it's too much to come in the top 50, not making people right for the world time. Because we don't fight for the world time, we are not in the top 50. So, I just want to say, with the other one, salute, boxing promotion. Thank you for this opportunity. It was a great fight. There's only two guys who can put out two good fighters and put out a great fight. And today, we experienced that. I mean, this fight, we can do it again, you know. We can do it again right here, you know. But for sure, we have to talk to the because it was a good fight. Of course, it was very difficult for both boxers. But you see, our boxer can fight non-stop. The fitness, these coaches work very hard with this kid. The fitness you will see. Just try to fight the 1 round for 3 minutes. You see how does it feel. This guy will do for 12 rounds. Hey, what an achievement for this boxer. So thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to perform here right here in Kuisebmond, Walvis Bay.
I'm just curious before we hand it over to Prince to wrap up proceedings here. As far as your stable, there have been developmental programs like this, where we see pro dairy fighters coming in. What is at the top of your to-do list now?
Hey, you know, for me, I just want to do better than what I did today. What I want to do better. You know? We have to look at where we started and where we are today. I started today 21 years ago. Now we produce already 3 world champions. And those 3 world champions, they start 4-rounder, 6-rounder. We start developing them from the grassroots till up there. Martin Seita, he was an amateur, but he joined me until he pro. Today is a unified champion. You know, it is not only him. You see the other kid there from Walvis Bay, Maximilian, he's played there, he's on the right track, and he's going to come on top also. And all those other kids who follow the 4-rounder, they're also in the school, developed. One day they must also become the world man. Because boxing or any sport is about titles, right? It's about championship. Everybody wants to come on top there, but we have to go through these programs. And now this program is very expensive because it's where we need funding, it's where the sponsors come in. There's the MTC, PST bed, and our corporate supporting boxing or other sport. So we have to close those people and of course motivate our corporate to come on board and support sport.
We'll have to leave it there. I believe
And now for your weather. Sunset at the coast will be at 24 minutes past 6 on Monday, and sunrise will be at 25 minutes to 8 on Tuesday. Walvis Bay will have a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday, a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius. A 50 northwest southwesterly wind will prevail. Kuisebmond will have a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. A 30 northwest southwesterly wind will prevail. Walvis Bay will have a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius. A 30 north-south-southwesterly wind will prevail. Arandas will have a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius. A 70 north wind will prevail. Usakos will have a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius. A 50 northeast wind will prevail. Kuisebmond will have a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 8 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius. A 30 north-northeasterly wind will prevail. And lastly, Omaruru will have a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius on Monday, and for Tuesday a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius. A 11 northeast southeasterly wind will prevail. And unfortunately, we've come to the end of our episode for today. But fear not, we'll be joining you tomorrow, same time, but definitely not the same place. If you'd want to read the stories I read today and many more, please visit our website on www.erongo.com.na. I repeat, www.erongo.com.na. If you'd like to contact us or would want to find out about advertising, please contact our number on 011 7040. I repeat, 011 7040. We are also on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 94. And if you can't get enough, we are also online, so head on to oneup2.com for all our NMH channels. That is oneup2.com. From myself and I, it's a goodbye. We'll see each other again next time.